now listening to the greatest.
Hey, you know J. Ray got girls here going way.
You told me to do what? You told me to do what?
You had to do that.
All right. Anyway. It's been a minute, y'all. You feel me? I've been posting a lot of old content. You feel me? I get a little nervous, y'all. I need to get to it. But look, it's Real Talk Radio. We are back at it. As y'all seeing this, I don't know when y'all see this, but it will be more recent. All right, we got Shamika in the cut. You already know who it is. Why you making that face, man?
What face?
No. Anyway, we got the special guest. Look, we got the special. We got the real guest in the building. We got a little Miss Erica in the cut. You
what's poppin', y'all? What up?
So I don't know much about Miss Erica. I literally just met her like 30 minutes ago. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself. You know what I'm saying? This is Shamika's friend. They went to high school together. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell them folks a little bit about yourself, Miss Erica. You feel me?
Okay, so I got my name of Erica J. 32, no kid. Look, is this the dating profile?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say you ain't gotta go that far. You ain't gotta go that far.
We are about to talk about dating, so
Yeah.
you know,
Hey,
she is in the game.
it is clocky, but yeah, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I like to call myself. I'm a nurse. Got a lot of different companies that I'm in dealings with, and yeah.
That's it. All right. Let her know.
Like you said, clock it.
You feel me? We don't really care about you, so we're just gonna go into the next. No, I'm joking.
I love her. It's okay. I love you.
That's all right.
No,
Just twinning them. That's how it goes.
That's crazy. That's how it goes. So she plotting her next move next.
So just get ready.
That's it.
Yeah.
But me and Twin were talking a ways back. If you haven't seen the appendix episode, go check that out. But this was like right before that happened. I had the surgery. We were talking about like relationship dynamics. And one thing that was like kind of not viral. What's the other word for viral? Trending. There we go. Thanks for helping me out. Trending was Michelle Obama had came out with her podcast. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But she was talking about her experience with Barack Obama being the first lady, especially him being the first black president. So like a lot of pressures on him. He has to kind of give the country a lot more attention than like, you know, the orange man right now, Joe Biden, old ass did, you know. Why?
Because you get into politics.
I mean, not, but I'm just saying, like, you know how it is for us. Like, that was big.
No, I get you.
And he did 2 terms? Like, yo,
Yeah.
like, it's all eyes on us. Like, that's why his kids couldn't even, you feel me? Joe Biden's little son was gold crackhead and ain't nobody say nothing. I'm just being real.
I did not know.
Yeah. Oh,
I
he's
did
not a
not
crackhead.
know.
He's meth or something like that. But, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
okay.
They're the same.
And that's why most of the time I just stay out of that stuff.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm just saying, for example, like we're in a different light than others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we're put in a certain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as some of my favorite communities say, like, you know, if that nigga would have fucked up, they never letting us back in that bitch again. So it's like you got to set the standard. But one thing she did talk about, I think you alluded to it earlier, was like she didn't. I think she didn't. I won't say she hated him or disliked him for a long time, but it almost felt like she felt like he was being more of a president and kind of neglecting the husband role. And I don't know much about the parent role as well, but I know for sure she definitely expressed that. And for a minute, like they're like now that he's retired, fully retired, they're kind of fixing it now.
Yeah.
But for a long time, she kind of
Felt neglected.
definitely felt neglected and resented him for that. You know what I'm saying? But luckily he was enough to understand that. But also I want to know what y'all think. Like, I get what she's saying, but also I wonder if she understood like like what was going on in that moment. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Twin.
No, because that's a great way, because like that's the whole point
Yeah.
of this episode, right? Is to talk about that balancing, being a busy person, doing a lot of things, right? Being a serial entrepreneur, and then also dating and trying to find that balance. And you know, you're saying that you think that she doesn't understand, or you're wanting to say that she just doesn't understand. And I feel like you can't just say she doesn't understand, because there's 2 parts to it, right? If you're going to be this busy person, if you're going to be a serial entrepreneur, if you're going to be the president of the United States, you have to decide how to prioritize everything else in your life.
That's facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that she didn't understand it. She just felt like where she wasn't prioritized. And that's valid. Like, she's a whole woman. She needs that. Being in a relationship, that's the whole point of it. I didn't come into this relationship just to stand by and watch you do your thing and be supportive.
It's
yes,
in the background.
I'm gonna be supportive and all that stuff, but like you still gotta make time for me, and you gotta figure out. You're the president. You dictate how this shit go.
I got a rebuttal, but I'm gonna let Erica go before I. Yeah.
Go ahead, Erica.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's a 50-50 thing. I think it just depends on their relationship prior to, because I know to become the president, you got to be in politics for quite some time, unlike, Trump, but yeah. I know you got to be in politics for some time, so it just depends on if she was the back burner throughout his whole political journey. So if she was the back burner through the whole political journey, I'll be like, damn, Barack, like, this is what I put on the back burner for. Now you the president. Now you got to make this plan. Like, now you can really dictate on how we move, how we operate. I know you got to sign bills and do other things like that, but you need to learn how to prioritize me first as well, too. And then it depends on if she's needy, too. She had to understand, like, hey, like, now you the president. Sometimes it's going to take a lot. Sometimes I just don't have the mental capacity to be your perfect husband right now, and that's okay. But every day, hell no. You gotta definitely make some time for me.
And when I said it, I didn't mean like, not that she need to understand and she needs to stay in her place. Yeah. I'm saying that, like, and this is gonna be kind of long, not long with it, but I'm gonna try to make it short. So one of the other things, I've been watching all these black movies because that's all I've been alluding to all the last few episodes. But I watched Rosa Parks. It was played by Shorty. I think she played the mother of, I forgot. Oh, no, Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. She played Rosa Parks. And then I saw another movie, Selma. Everybody saw that movie. But, and one thing I like that they integrated within that movie was the dynamic of being with someone who is a very big influential figure. Yes. And with that, especially with these type of civil rights moments, or I don't know how to explain, like, it's like a big monumental moment for us. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot more pressure than it is for any regular person. Not to say that, he shouldn't prioritize it, but it's a lot different. Like with Martin Luther King and Coretta, like, she had to continuously worry about his safety. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always putting his, like, he literally got shot at in his career, but he at least got made the change. Before that, like, he was always put in jail. His family was always constantly harassed. It's a lot that takes a toll, but I think you got to understand the sacrifices as well and what you're doing it for.
And you know who you married to.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. That part. And hold on, I got you. I'm finna get there. And then this goes back to what my professor told me right before I graduated. She said, and she smiled at me when she said, and I didn't understand until she said it. She was like, if you're really gonna go down this route of being an independent documentarian and telling stories like this, it's gonna take some sacrifices. And she just left it at that. I was like, damn, what she mean? I mean, like, she mean relationships, like family, like. But then I realized when I was doing the work, and I remember I literally told you, I said, the last girl I dealt with, she said I was a workaholic because I was so locked in just that documentary, my jobs, and just finishing school all at once. It was kind of like I was trying the hardest. You feel me? Like the last time we linked up together, I had like 3 hours of sleep. I damn near ruined the date. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I almost threw up. I almost passed out trying to make time for that person. But then I started having then there's that. Anyway, I was about to say this, just putting yourself in there. Yeah. So
you should have just been locked in.
I mean, I wouldn't want to say date, but we was outside. You know what I'm saying? It was a little vibe. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like, I think both parts, like, I think it's kind of alluding kind of what you guys saying, but I think both had to understand the sacrifice that has to be made, because it isn't gonna last too long or whatever position you're in. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes the sun is gonna have to set, and you're gonna have to, like, retire something and then figure it out from there. But because I seen it, like I said, on Rosa Parks' side, the husband was on the other end of it, and he didn't understand it until it was a part of the movie where he seen, like, the old man trying to teach the youngster or whatever, like, what this movement was really about. Like, what Rosa doing is, like, gonna help us in the end. You just not seeing it now. Like, you just seeing, like, they picking on us, they getting mad at us because we not riding the bus, but eventually, like, we gonna get our rights. Like, we gonna be able to sit with them. We want to sit at the table.
It's something bigger than us.
It is, and that's like, that's, I think, where the miscommunication comes from within these type of relationships.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Two key things. I promise you, I'm listening.
Yeah. No, but I told you, your face be telling on you too. Your face be telling on you.
Because, like, this right here is a conversation too that I've been having with God in my own personal relationship, right? So I'm gonna touch on two things. Earlier, when Erica said it's how were things before he became president, right? That's an important factor. And like you just said, communication, that's another important factor, right? Y'all have to be communicating along the journey as far as what is the journey gonna look like. Of course, things are going to shift because they could not have anticipated what.
I was about to say. They probably didn't know what was
you know what
was ahead of them.
Or what all comes with that.
Right. But if they have that game plan, all right, if they have that foundational plan of how their relationship is going to be in the midst of everything, that's something solid that they have to stand on. And then when things happen that's out of their control, they're like, okay, we need to pivot. We won't be able to do date night on Wednesdays because Wednesdays is packed with meetings. So let's do it on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So having those foundational principles of the dynamics of the relationship is very key. So communicating that throughout the journey and, having I see a lot of couples, especially married couples. I'm not married yet, right? So I don't know what that journey would look like for me. But I do see a lot of couples where they'll have monthly meetings, right? Yeah. He's the president having meetings all the time. They should have been having monthly meetings to where he realized she's feeling neglected. And then maybe she didn't communicate enough. There's so many
different dynamics. We weren't in that place to really know everything. Yeah. So now I want to shift. Oh, did you want to say something, Erica?
No.
Okay. Now I want to shift it just a little bit. Now I want to get into so we getting in the same platform. Now we're taking a little bit out of Michelle and Barack personally, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And remember we talked about this, and this is where I think so. Do you think if Michelle was the vice president, would things have been different? For example, Ryan Coogler, I didn't find out this until Sinners and everything. His wife is an executive producer. So, with filmmaking, it's kind of the same attention and time seeking, right? You're traveling a lot. You're always on set. It's pretty much a 24/7, job, especially if you're a director and writer. But his wife being an executive producer, she's always on set with him. So they're kind of bonding through the film. And even break, they get to have that time versus if she was just a stay-at-home mom, then she would kind of be in that Michelle. So do you think people should date
while they're building?
No, date people that have the same passions.
Okay. I'm gonna let I wanted to ask Erica too a follow-up question in regards to what does it look like for her being a serial entrepreneur and dating. So I'm gonna let Erica
answer that first.
That one. No, same thing. Pretty much. So.
Okay, so what question we asking first?
So what is it like for you in your personal life, right? So shifting, because we can't say too much on Barack and Obama. Barack
Obama, Ryan Coogler, all of them. Yeah.
Barack and Michelle, right? Because we don't know, right? So we touched a little bit on that. So now let's take it to our personal.
I saw something on my note. My fault. I want to add another explanation because this is one where it's gonna kill you. No, I'm just like,
because I'm already.
Yeah, we be debating. We be having good debates. I ain't gonna lie, but you ain't gonna lie. She killed me last time, so y'all, I'm on my toes this time.
But you see him keep trying to fire back. Another thing.
No, I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't gonna lie to her. You did kill me, and I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. Now if you kill me this time, at least I was ready. I'll live with it.
You gotta stay ready.
If you stay ready, you get ready.
Because I wasn't ready. You was opening my, but it was good because you was opening up my mind to certain stuff. It had me thinking damn, she kind of right. And then I was like, hold on, let me do a little research. But
I want to applaud you for even taking a step back and be like, damn, she actually kind of right. Because a lot of people
they can't do that.
They can't do that.
Yeah.
They be like, I want to argue. Just because they got a platform.
I'm very open minded. I'm always, that's the problem with the world, but that's a whole nother situation.
A whole nother episode.
Yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
A whole nother episode.
But I was gonna say, other than Ryan Coogler, LeBron and Savannah, they actually got it's a documentary on Netflix. It's like a docu-series. It's called Starting Five.
I've seen that. And
LeBron and Savannah, they kind of constantly talk about, they focus on basketball, but they also interview the families. And Savannah's always talking about I understood what come with this. You feel me? He's not only just an NBA player. Who knew he was gonna be the best of the best? And I know y'all don't understand basketball, so I'm gonna break it down like this. LeBron's winning record. No, not like that. But I'm saying.
You do understand.
No. Understand shoot, jump, dribble. But I'm saying playoffs. No. Let me just go. Let me just get there. I know that sounds so sexist as fuck. Very misogynist. But understand it from this perspective. LeBron's career, when I don't even know if y'all know how many playoffs or finals he's been to. So I'm gonna break it down from this. So he's been to 10 finals. Season starts. I can't even because COVID fucked everything up. But the season is 82 games, and I forgot how many months that is. Maybe 6-7 months, right? Playoffs, it's longer. LeBron has made it to the finals at least, I want to say
8 times.
8 times, yeah, maybe 8, 10, somewhere, 8. So so he literally only has 2 weeks off if he makes it to the finals. He literally only has 2 weeks out the year from basketball. So imagine that you only have 2 weeks with your husband, your kids, all that from basketball. But in the documentary, she explained like she was never tired of it. She knew what came with it, so she was always okay with it. And we'll have our time. And mind you, she a stay-at-home mom. So it was like, damn, like seeing all these different perspectives of these relationships, being married to someone who's like big or making monumental moves. That's crazy. There's all these black, successful people. Shout out to my black people. Y'all can do it. I'm telling y'all.
Couple.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But hearing everybody's different point of view from it, it's like, damn, you got somebody that understands, somebody that really ain't with it, and then it's like, but. And going back to your point, LeBron and Savannah were high school sweethearts. So the love and the passion was there before. Can't speak on Michelle and Barack too much, but they did meet in college too. I looked up.
They met in college.
So it probably was. Yeah, that flame was really hot. You know what I mean? So she probably was hot when they got in. You know what I'm saying? But and I don't know Ryan Coogler and them like that. But I think he met her in college too. Like she actually paid for his writing stuff before he even became a writer or whatever. So, all right. Yeah, I just wanted y'all to look at different dynamics before because I forgot I read that one of those. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what the question was, but it was on Erica now to
okay. But what was
what does it look like for her
as a serial entrepreneur?
So for me, being a serial entrepreneur and the dating life, I know it might sound cliche, but you make time for people who you want to make time for, right? So with you making time for people that you want to make time for, it has to be the person that's pursuing me has to really pursue me. Yeah. Like, I don't need you to be half-stepping because I'm going to end up forgetting. I'm going to come up with the next business plan to be able to do something else to fulfill my time that I was using to text you. So, for me, I just say consistency is key. Because sometimes I be in my own mind, be in my own mental. But if you text me and we dating, just shoot me a text like, hey, I know you got work today. Just checking on you, see how you doing. Yeah, just stay consistent. Consistency is key for me.
Okay, so let me ask you this now. Like, I know you are an entrepreneur, but let's say you get bigger and things get really going. You feel me? Like, you're on the ball 24/7. Because I'm trying to think of, like, the most time-consuming not career, but when you get to that level that time consuming, like, cause like what I was saying in my example, like it may not seem to her that I was trying, but I was dead ass putting her on the schedule. It's just like when that week comes, it's like, oh shit, like time is starting to conflict because something came up, and it's like I said, even when I made that time that one time, I almost damn near died. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like it was so crazy. It was one of those like I wish she was here to tell y'all, like I felt like I ruined the experience because I was. But I had to stop. Like, I got on the roller coaster. I thought I was finna throw up. I started sweating, like, enormously. Like, it was crazy, bro. But that was because I was sleep deprived. I didn't have no water, no food. But it's just because I was trying to finish everything earlier in the day and everything throughout the week just so I can make time.
Well, you initially got to be intentional. I say you definitely got to be intentional when it comes down to, especially when you're pursuing somebody. Even, just like you said, you was sleep deprived and all that. Yeah, she understood that, and you was putting her on the schedule, and you told her, like, hey, Monday we finna do this, and you didn't get around to it. Shoot her a text or buy her a little gift, just to let her know that you was still thinking about her. But other things happen. Life is life. Life is gonna life. So shit's gonna happen. Shit's gonna come up. You just gotta have a partner that's very understandable, especially with your success. Because I'm planning on taking it all the way. I just need a husband. A man and a husband to understand, like, hey, I know she's doing this to build the foundation. So hopefully when I get to that level, I won't have to work as hard as I did have to do at the beginning. Because at the beginning right now, we on grind mode. If you pique my interest, but you fall off the bandwagon, that's fine because I'm already in grind mode.
Tight.
But if you stick around and you understand, like, hey, she's doing this and doing that, because a lot of men, believe it or not, they intimidated for all the things that I do. They be like, dang, you do a lot. And some of them feel like, damn, I can't handle you. And that's understandable because you got to be secure with yourself in order for the rooms that I'm planning on stepping in and that I'm already in. You're going to have to make sure you're secure in yourself in order for me to be able to bring you around on the type of things that I do.
So follow-up question for both y'all. I just didn't elaborate it well. Let's say you get to that point where you can't have time, but you're trying to make time. And I did kind of what you said. Now I'm listening to it because I would text her like, yo, I can't make it, but I'm sorry, like this and that. And that still wasn't good enough for her. But you also alluded to you have to find somebody that's understanding. So where, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Where does that balance come from? Because I know you can't just create it. You feel me? But it's like, damn, like, if you that, you know, it's on the one end, it's like, if you that busy, don't date. But it's always like, damn, I don't want to be lonely for the rest of my life. You feel me? But I'm trying. Shit. Go ahead.
That's where a spiritual level of intentionality comes in, right? Because one, you want to clarify the vision that you have for your life, your own individual life, before even thinking about another partner. You need to know what that looks like. What does your end goal look like, right? Building your life with the end in mind, you know where you're going. So that way you're making decisions that align with that. If she's on this type of scene and you're on that type of scene off rip, you're like, you know what? For the vision that I have for my life, you don't fit in that. So that off
But
rip,
damn, what if y'all click genuinely? Like, what if spiritually y'all are?
Some people is not always meant to be in your life.
Man, that shit suck, man. Fuck life, bro.
No,
damn,
but
man,
it's about just being like intentional for real. Like
Yeah.
once you're clear on the vision for your life, it's gonna help you. Even though y'all click, like, dang, yo, you a vibe, we have a good time. But what I want for my life and what you want for your life, it don't work together.
Twin, that's
And
hard,
be fair to that
though.
person
Like,
you have. Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Oh, okay. So since you said that, do y'all feel like that you can meet a person in wrong timing?
nah, I'm not giving that. That's, y'all got that shit. I'm tired of talking about that shit. Nah, I was fucking with y'all.
He's still in his feelings because he doesn't. All right, I'm not gonna put your business out there, but I do believe that. And then because sometimes, like, with the whole like wrong timing thing, like wanting to be in alignment with your own life.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, we're wanting to date when we're in a phase of, like, either building or learning ourselves, and it may not be the best time for us to date because we're not even clear yet on the vision that we have for our lives, right? And that's why sometimes we'll meet people like, oh, my God, we could have been great. However, we were both didn't know where we were going, so we ended up going in separate directions. And sometimes I believe that if it's divine, those directions end up coming back full circle, right? I believe that that's possible if that's, you know, like kind of like fate, if you will.
Because I was going to say, with Father Yahweh timing, it's never a bad timing.
And
so you don't believe in right person, wrong timing?
Not necessarily. And I say that because his time is never a wrong timing. I believe everybody is meant to be in your life and comes into your life for a reason and a purpose on when you need them to come into your life. So that probably would have been a lesson that you needed to learn within that season that you were actually in.
And I do
That's deep.
agree
That's
with
deep.
that. I agree with that,
That's deep.
and also believe that both things can be true because they can be for that season for some people, and y'all never connect again. And then it can be a situation where like y'all did connect, and then it didn't work out in that moment, and then 5 years later y'all link up and y'all both sync and realize now is the perfect time.
There's too many universal answers, bro.
That's another divine. That's another
But that's what I'm
divine
saying,
timing
things can
too.
be right. So
Yeah.
both things can be true.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't put. That's the thing with you know, God. He's not in a box.
Yeah.
There's multiple possibilities how things can play out. You know, a lot of people put
The
God in a box.
multiverse. Yo, there
Hey,
you
don't
go.
get me started on because that what was that? The Flash movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna go to Marvel way. Now you know what this is, bro. I'm like,
Nah, you gotta see it. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
bro, have you seen Marvel? Like that's literally their whole thing now.
Okay.
The whole multiverse and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, a whole nother episode.
But I do believe that there are multiple possibilities to things.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of like where you are in your life and like are you clear on it? And then when it comes on to like dating, if you guys already been building something, right? And then you aren't clear on your life and you're trying to do that together, making sure that your lives are in alignment.
Equally
And
yoked.
if you guys didn't have individual visions, come together with a vision. Right? What do we want our life to look like? If y'all are at that place, y'all already dating, y'all locked in, y'all want to stay locked in, be intentional about that. What y'all locked in on? Y'all can't both be locked in on two different visions for y'all lives. Because then y'all going to end up growing apart. Someone's going to end up feeling resented. Like you said, with Ryan Coogler and his wife, they work together. And that's an ideal dynamic, at least, but not for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Because now in my personal life, I'm still, like I said, I've been talking with God about it, so I don't want to say like too much because I am still talking to God about it. And I'm still trying to figure some things out. Because I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs. I was in this network, this multi-level marketing thing where they focused on building together. right? And I think I grew up because I saw that example, I was like, I want that. I want to build with my partner. I want me and my partner to be in the business together, whatever business that is. And then now my current relationship, my partner is not into business. So I'm like, dang, God, what do I do with that? You know what I'm saying? How do I navigate that now? And again, I'm still talking to God about it, so I'm trying not to, go too much into my business while I'm still trying to get clarity on it. But we can still, we can still have a clear vision for our lives and then decide what does that look like with one building a business and one may not be, right? Like with, whose wife do you mention that was a stay-at-home?
Oh, LeBron, Savannah
right,
James.
Right?
Yeah.
So whatever that dynamics is, we just have to be clear on that. Clarifying that vision and be like, okay, this is what it's going to, this is the end all be all. This is the role that we're going to be playing. And that's why it's just like, a lot of people put themselves in this box like, oh, there should be gender roles. Like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. What if that's not the case for the situation?
Oh, I'm talking about twin. Ain't no goddamn, nah.
Yeah, because
that's
like
a whole
you
nother
said, she's a serial
too,
entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
In most of the gender role dynamics in the traditional sense, the husband is a serial entrepreneur. He's the one out there working, the wife is at home. We done experienced some stuff where we don't want to be at the house. We got dreams and goals.
God, I want to get into that so bad, twin, because I'll be talking to people about that, and I'm like,
the gender roles.
Yeah, because
as long as shit get done.
Yeah, because a lot of people think of it as
it ain't no gender role. Because I done met some men like they can cook their ass off, and I'd rather take their food than mine.
Yeah,
no,
I met
him. Men are definitely better cooks.
For real?
Yeah, men are better cooks.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Take the gratitude. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I had to.
We can't never get it.
Yeah,
but no. Next time we got to talk about gender roles because my thing is a lot of people hate on the 50-50 aspect. I'm not, because I'm not, but what y'all just explained is pretty much 50-50, but if you really in tune with it, like we all are, it's really, if you go to 100, if you take it to 100.
That's what I'm on.
You feel me?
You're taking it out my mouth.
A lot of people just see like the percentage, but it's like, bro, are you trying, like, bro, if y'all come together and build.
Of you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I need everything, and then we can figure this shit out.
Let's build together.
Yes.
Why can't we? Why one person gotta take all? Why one person gotta be soul sucked and then the other one got? You feel me?
Exactly. And I think one of the key thing is that people keep on listening to other people's relationship and then trying to make the relationship
goals.
No, lock in on your own relationship. Be present in your own relationship, and then
figure out what
that's supposed to look like.
What works best for y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the conversation I'm having now with God, because I've had a lot of examples. I've heard all these stories. I've seen. I'm looking at marriage couples to see like, okay, what is it supposed to look like over there? And then at the end of the day, I have to come back to self and be like, okay, what do I want mine to look like? What do I want for myself? Like, what does this relationship has to offer? Like, how can we make it work? Right? Things are.
Because I don't see myself being a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I'm
wheelchair and all. For my disability people out there, I love y'all. But I will never. I can't sit at home and collect a disability check. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Like literally not enough.
And then you got a natural drive.
You
gonna want to get up and go out
yeah,
there
like
do something.
I can't be a Now, don't get me wrong. No disrespect to stay-at-home moms. Y'all doing it for the kids, taking care of the kids. I applaud that. When I get pregnant and have kids, I stay at home because I need to nurture my children.
I've met so many stay-at-home moms, and they genuinely like say they like it in the beginning, and then they end up getting a part-time job just because they can't stay in the house for too long. They want to do something
else.
So it's crazy.
I will say too, because I can't remember exactly what you said that made me think about this earlier. When you get to that place, a part of the vision I know for my life is like financial freedom. I'm not building this to be working hard to the point where I can't prioritize my family, my kids, and my husband. You know what I'm saying? So the goal should also include that. So if both partners are understanding like, okay, we're going to have to do this run for 10 years where we might not get to date the way we want to because we locked in on whatever.
But we sacrificing 10 years for 50 years.
For 50 years
to
be able to live the life that we want to live. So that's
get
the
up
thing.
and
when
go travel wherever we need to
go. And we know where we're going. Exactly. So like, not necessarily like, because I don't want to necessarily always be working and be on the road. I want to build something where I don't have to show up for that.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was saying.
Like,
I'm grinding the first beginning of the years, and then after, I'm fine.
And then when that itch come, when I feel like I need to do something, because like I do need to do something. I like doing something. You know what I'm saying? So when that itch come, I'm getting up and I'm doing it on my own time. Not because I need the money. Not because like things are, going the type of way. Things are straight. I'm out here because I want to be and because I have time and because me and the family just came off a 6-month vacation type. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of being clear on the goal.
Yeah.
Being in alignment with that. And it's the same thing when you come on to like dating and wanting to seek a partner. Get clear on your individual goals first. And then allow yourself to attract a partner that aligns with that. Because like you said, we talked about, and none of it has to be forced.
Yeah.
What you're looking for is available to you. First of all, you got to believe that for yourself.
Yep, absolutely.
And then keep on walking in that. And what is for, like, often when my relationship came,
you giving a free healing coach session.
But you
giving a free.
For you would be for you.
Yeah, you giving a free service, twin.
But I mean, that's it though. Like I have an overflow, so it's okay. I have enough to.
But you need to pay you for your services, twin.
Yeah,
like,
that part.
You got to build your financial freedom.
I do got a website. If y'all want to, lock in with me. But jokes aside, no, that was no joke. But no. Dang it! Now that I hope I
know I wasn't trying to let you lose it, but I was also saying like you started like I was like damn, I need to like I felt like I was in a you feel me in a session.
No, when you do focus on yourself, though, what you are seeking, it will come. Because I was just about to say my relationship. I wasn't looking for a relationship when I got in one. I was good.
Yeah.
I was learning how to love myself. And I think that's what attracted my partner. Yeah. Because I was vibrating on the frequency of love and gratitude. Like I stopped worrying about like how men perceive me. Like that's something like especially big on my personal journey. Me too. Like my own insecurities, like showing up on social media, talking in front of a camera, knowing that one of my posts just went viral the other day, or I don't know what numbers considered viral, but over 50K views. And someone came in there with some hate comments on my smile. And when I saw it, I actually laughed. You want to laugh? I did talk to you about it.
She came a little hard. I ain't gonna lie. Like I thought it was gonna be like a regular meme. She came a little hard. It was like a backhanded comment, low key though.
The internet is scary, but it's important. Before I posted that, I've been doing a lot of work on the back end to make sure that I was good and that I'm doing what I wanted for myself.
So it didn't make you feel like anything like it would, like it would back then.
Right back then, I probably was like, dang, I probably would delete the post, block all the comments. I thought about blocking the comments a few times because she kept coming back.
No, let the haters in. Let the haters in.
No, I'm finna transmutate the hell out of that shit. Don't worry about it. But back to the point of focusing on self and. When you do all of those inner works, exactly what you're seeking, like what you're seeking is seeking you as well. So when you do all of that inner work, building up yourself, and you're no longer worried about it and putting that thought like, dang, am I gonna ever meet this person? You're telling the universe that you're never gonna meet this person. Not necessarily, the universe got however you want to put it, but you're putting it that out there, like you're afraid of never meeting that person. Fear is just as powerful of an energy just as love is.
Oh when yeah, and it works.
I'm telling you,
it works.
So when I learned that and I stopped fearing the things that I wanted and started just like loving, focusing on loving myself and just loving the journey, loving the parts where I'm learning, loving the parts that sometimes it don't look as good. And embracing that like, okay, it's not good right now, but that's okay. I know who I am. I know what I'm going for. My vision is clear. I'm going to keep on going no matter what comes along the way. And then the right person is going to meet you on that path.
That's the reason why I didn't stop dating, but like I stopped dating intentionally, if that makes sense.
Like they stop looking to date, and just let it come.
Just let it come. Yeah. Like I got dating apps and stuff like that, but for a long time, like I was nervous to do that. Like I was scared to tell people that I was in a wheelchair, like dating online and stuff like that, because it was a spiritual thing, and it was just like. I'm not who I used to be as far as in body type wise. Yeah. Now I'm still bad now. Don't get it twisted. That part. But it was like, like going from being in the gym 5-6 days a week, body on T, like, you know what I'm saying, to now having like a little stomach, a little thick thigh, you know what I'm talking about. But so it was more so that like I was nervous to see like what would people actually think of me and what and so I was just like, you know what, just fuck it. If you like me, you like me. I'm a dope ass individual. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. That's gonna be your loss, not mine.
And I've found that that's God's blessing. Yeah. For me too, of my insecurity, I used to like remind myself like that person that walked away because of my smile, they weren't for you. That's it. Don't even worry about it. And then also learn to embrace yourself along the journey. Like especially us as I want to say us as women, but I realize that men also experience this, but they just don't get to talk about it because there's not enough safe space for men. Yeah. But when you have this issue where you're not loving your body, right? Because our weight change, we're just like, it took
me a long time to get to where I'm at.
And then things shift, right? Yours shift from being able to walk into being in a chair, and it's like now you have to figure out how to re-love yourself all over again in this new physical form. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes but it happens as you're growing. Because as you grow, I finally stopped looking at my own weight. Because my weight would go up and down. I'm like, I want to be, you know, thicker than I look right now. And I'm just like, bro, love yourself either way. And I've been, you know, really learning how to do that. And it's up here, the battle, up here first. Realizing that who I am here, being able to articulate myself, being able to help people the way that I do, that's where my value is. Yeah. It's not this physical form. And once I understand that,
because all that's going to fade.
Exactly.
All that's
once I lock in on that, I stopped worrying about what people think of my outward appearance. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's not the be all end all. Yeah. You know, sometimes a lot of people are like, oh, first impression is a good thing, which I agree, right? You know, that's why you're going to get dressed up when you go outside and, you know, put that shit on, if you will. But then what happens after that, right? There's a lot of baddies out here that they look good. You see them, they like down to the T.
I'll take it from here. They got no goddamn personality whatsoever. It's nothing behind that game.
No conversation.
None of that.
Don't know how to articulate themselves. Don't have no type of communication skills.
Boring as hell. Their personality is literally their looks. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, goddamn, dude.
And then on top of all of that, you have us, like, not saying regular people, because I don't.
Yeah, you regular,
you know
but go ahead.
Whatever.
No, I'm just
but, you know, people who don't do all that extra stuff or feel like they need to, you know, do all that extra stuff, is just like comparing ourselves to that. It's like, why would I compare myself to somebody who can't hold a conversation?
No, I definitely started doing that because I used to get dressed, like you were saying, I used to get dressed to go out to attract those people. Now I be dressed for myself, like, man, you gonna take me for whatever it is. If I got on goddamn a duck outfit and some Jordans, like, you gonna take that. Like, that's how I was feeling today. I'm not going out to that. Don't.
That's the key. I wasn't going to shade. That's the key. Nah, so we've been doing good. I already got you back. Don't even worry about it. But no, I was gonna wrap it up with this. Like, that is the key. Your authentic self.
Yeah. Show up every day as your authentic self.
And that's it.
Cause I used to put on a front for a long time. I used to be the strong one, the emotional stable one. Baby, I was dying inside.
Yeah.
I was fucked up. It took me to get into another relationship to really for him to point out certain things that I was like, damn, that is kind of fucked up. Damn, E, you got to get yourself together. What are we doing here? So that's what prompted me to, you know, start doing therapy and start working on myself to actually sit with those feelings and grow through those feelings and emotions. So
that is another key thing as well. The people that we encounter are supposed to, like, help us realize certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, situations don't work and they get heated because that person is pointing out something in us that we do not like.
And you get defensive.
And we get defensive. Yeah, we don't know how to take that.
I don't know. I used to not be able to take constructive criticism.
You look like you, Joan.
And do. The fuck you mean? But but nah, I had to really sit back and listen. Like, the reason why they actually telling me this is because they love me and they want to see me do better. So,
and then even if they don't, because sometimes it comes from people that do not.
Oh yeah, from the hate.
Yeah.
The hate. The hate is real. Even in this chair, I didn't receive hate. I'm like, baby, I'm doing more in this chair than you did while you was walking, baby.
Clock
so
it.
What are we talking about?
Like, for real.
What are we talking about? Yeah, no.
You gonna wrap it up? Yeah, that was good.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I was like, was Domino in here? But it's damn mosquitoes, and I'm like, why the fuck y'all not feeling it?
No.
But y'all got on pants and shit.
Nah, twin, you just gotta be locked in, because I have been feeling it. I don't know what it is.
Bro, I was like, is Domino in here? What touching me?
I thought she was under the table.
Yeah, I was freaking ass.
Oh, y'all so
the camera probably caught my face. I was just like, what is that? I was like, is my dog in here? Because I definitely felt it. But you just gotta say lock it. I'm just like, we just got a few more minutes.
No, that shit was really all on my leg. And I'm like, y'all got on pants, so y'all not feeling this. I'm like, what the hell is this spirit?
No, you probably getting tagged like down here.
Bro, I'm getting attacked, man. I'm like, I gotta defend myself, but y'all go ahead and shout your socials out as we end the podcast. I'm gonna let you go first. We're gonna go to the round table.
All right, so my Instagram, y'all can find me at I am the _chosen one, because I am that am I is. Also my foundation, you can find me at the Vivian Neely Project. Website is the vivianneelyproject.org as well. And
you got something coming up too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I got the gala coming up October 18th. You guys can buy your tickets. We having live music. We having inspirational speakers. We're having auctions. You know, just a time to come together, fellowship, and you know, just be in a building.
Is it a specific guy? Like, or are y'all? Is it for something?
It's for it's actually for my Vivian Neely Project Foundation for helping survivors of domestic violence, and that's women and men, because men be in domestic violent relationships as well too, but they just feel like because they're the man, they don't have to speak up and talk about it. But that's the difference that sets me apart from different and other foundations. A lot of people just focus on the women, but women and men, and you'll be surprised that men get more abused than women do. And I'm not even talking about physically, because we already know that physically the man is stronger. The woman can't beat a man, but psychologically, manipulation, narcissists, women do that. Women is out there doing that too. So you know, that's what my foundation is set apart from. So that's what we're here for.
So Jay-Z, we saw the video. If you want to come, I know it's been a couple of years, but if you want to come,
you talking about the elevator video?
Yeah. Had to throw a little light joke on the dog. But go ahead.
And Shamika, your healing coach. You can find me at a.redefine. Wait, see, that's your fault.
No, because you over here doing these.
You were laughing too. But let me run that back. You can.
She's trying to appeal to the Acapulco.
You guys can find me on Instagram at a.redefineme.ka. My website is also a.redefineme-ka.com. If you guys are looking for a healing coach, wanting to start your healing journey, I also do have something coming up. We'll share more about that at a later date and time. So lock in with me if y'all ready to start y'all journey and, you know, start healing and get into improving the quality of life. Yeah. We need it out here, baby. We've been through a lot.
Period. Now, time for the GOAT's intro. No, hey man, if you enjoyed this YouTube video, make sure you hit a like. Make sure you leave a comment. If you're watching us on YouTube, yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're not so much into the YouTube, we also on Apple Music, Spotify, Podcast, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcast. Just type in Real Talk Radio, J Ray. It's gonna be there. We are on Instagram, real.t.radio. TikTok, Real Talk Radio with 2 O's. We've been blowing up on the YouTube, man. So y'all need to go ahead. If you ain't subscribed yet, you know what I'm saying? The clips been going crazy. We got some funny clips with Twin I just posted, so you know what I mean? That's been going up. And then, of course, don't laugh. You better not laugh either. I need some emails, man. Real Talk. I'm not begging no more. Like, I'm not even gonna.
That's begging is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Bro, let me tell y'all, man. It was one person actually did hit me up, but it was about $100. So I responded to him because I responded too late. Like, I responded like 5 days after he already sent it, because I don't really check that email no more, because like nobody be responding. So somebody was like, oh shit, and I sent you the text before I even read the message. I was like, this nigga just wanted $100. And then what I found out was he never responded. So I was like, oh, this is one of my friends that created an old account, and so I didn't respond right away, so they just didn't check again. Probably you. It's probably you. Nah, see,
it was not me.
Because it was some random names. It was like J Claw. It was some crazy shit, but you know. Yeah. So Real Talk Radio 626@gmail.com. That is. We want to hear your comments. We want y'all on the podcast too, if y'all can't be here physically. You feel me?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, what you think about our ideas, our opinions, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And then, you know, I'll leave them with a little inspiration, motivation. We can do it. We can all do one, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to. Or we can just do look, so because I had an old one. Remember the appendix? I had put it on the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
So I was supposed to say this on the appendix one. So I didn't know.
Does it align? I don't know.
But it's very inspirational.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Next time we'll let Erica do the inspiration, motivation.
Right.
We'll close out with that.
Okay.
But I wrote down, I was like, at the time, lately life forced me to sit still. After undergoing an unexpected appendectomy, my first real health scare, I had time to reflect. I've never really had health issues, so being in a hospital bed reminded me how fragile life can really be and how easy it is to take your well-being for granted. So I've been moving so fast toward my goals that I didn't notice I was stretching myself too thin. I mean, very thin. Multiple jobs, constant hustle, chasing dreams nonstop, but at what cost? You know, I wasn't resting. I barely had time for myself, my social life, or even my peace of mind. And now I get it. Like, that was a wake-up call, right? one that reminded me success is meaningless if I'm not healthy enough, physically or mentally, to enjoy it. So I'm learning to slow down, to be more intentional, to be more graceful for the now, and most importantly, to take care of me. So if anybody's going through that type of stuff, and you know, you relate to it, take that message as what you will. You know, shout out to my healing coach. We got. You know,
that's funny because I was gonna joke and say that.
Because you do it every episode and I ignore you, but that's how the growth though. That's the growth because I'll be so locked in on the. You feel me? You say I'm relaxed now. I asked follow because I ain't never even do that before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know the twin had brown eyes. I used to be nervous. You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
But yeah,
if y'all want to grow, lock in with me.
Lock in, clock in.
All right, we out, y'all.
Peace, y'all.